now.
I love that.
And just have fun with what I do. And I love what I do. So thank you for coming back. I'm going to go ahead and it, let you introduce yourself because that's the best introduction here tonight. So you go ahead, darling.
All right. Well, hello, everyone. Thank you for joining. My name is Tracy Burris. I obviously a military mom. I started a military mom group. It's called Military Mom Life. It is for all moms who have children in the military, and it's a support group. You just go in. Well, you have to be accepted first.
Right.
There's 3 questions that you have to answer, and I have to accept you. But once you get in, I mean, there's a great group of moms in there. They're so helpful and thoughtful and kind, and it's just a great group. It really is.
Mm-hmm.
Something I needed, that's for sure.
Yes, and me as a member of your group, I mean, over 3 years, I think. I love the group. I do. I really do love it. I think it's great for all moms to join in with, those type of communities because truly it's a walk that you really don't want to walk alone.
No.
And if
Definitely.
you have, good people in that military mom life group that you have found there is some great moms, in that group. And
there really are.
yes, and everybody is just for each other and the support that we really do it takes. We have that in that group. So for those of you who don't know who coming in now, I am Regina Miller, and I love to do interviews with amazing people all over the world. And I started this during COVID, and it has been such a great thing. I love meeting people. I love the opportunity to just embrace people that I've never known before. I think it's just great to reach out because, I was taught, treat people how you want to be treated. So when I see greatness, I like to reward greatness. I thank God for that. So that's who I am. And we're going to get to the questions. So you have questions for me, and I have questions for you.
Yes.
And so I'm going to go ahead and ask you your first question.
Okay.
So it is, what are some of the ups and downs you may have encountered as a military mom?
Oh, okay. So that's a big question. I think it's funny because I want to say there's more downs than there are ups, and I'm going to say that only because it just seems like the downs are so heavy that they outweigh the ups. So as far as like the ups part of it goes, I would say just knowing that both my children got through boot camp, they were successful. They became one. I have 2 boys in the military. Mm-hmm. One's a Marine, one's an airman. But that seeing them at graduation, all those moments where you're really proud of your child.
Right.
Those are the ups.
Those are the ups.
They are, and all of the things that they accomplish.
Right.
As they're in the military.
Because it's hard.
Oh, it is hard.
Yeah.
And as far as the downs go, you name it. It's like it's the worrying. It's the anxiety.
Yeah.
It's always wondering. As a military mom, you're always wondering and you're always worried.
Yes.
2 things.
That is facts. That is facts. I agree with you. I'm going to piggyback off that. As I said, we are both answer the same question, but I piggyback off that with you.
Yeah.
The downs are really down. The downs are low down, okay? They low down and dirty. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes you don't know where your child is going to end up mentally.
Right.
Because it's so the downs that come in our children's lives are mentally abusive things.
Yes.
As a military mom speaking, I can speak for myself. They are abusive mental things. And those are the worst, no matter what your walk in life is.
Exactly.
And so to be away from your child and have to, fight with them from a distance, you know what I'm saying? It's a killer.
It is.
You know.
It's a horrible feeling.
Yeah.
You know.
And so and like you said, the ups, we celebrate all the ups because they deserve it.
Mm-hmm.
They deserve every award they get.
Yes.
They deserve it. I can't wait to my next home. I'm going to have a Curio built a wall unit, and I'm gonna put all of my daughter's awards inside. I'm getting it specifically for their accolades. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
In the military. I told them the ones I don't have, bring them home because I want all of them in that curio, And I got to get it built because the one I want costs too much. You know what I'm saying? And so the whole wall going to be just, and the reason why is because being a military mom, as you said, we're proud.
Yes.
We're proud. Our children fight for the country.
Right.
That's something to be proud about. Now you can ask me a question. What's your first question to me?
Okay, so my first question to you is, what is was your hardest thing or part about becoming a military mom? What was the hardest thing for you?
I was scared at first because I let my daughters, I have a daughter in the Air Force and Army. And so they're 15 months apart. They're my only children. I have buried a daughter. So to not have the hands-on to my children, because they're signing these papers to the government.
Yeah.
It was my heart been through a lot. I'll say that. my heart has been through a lot, and so that's the main part. That's the killer for me. The distance. When I first became a military mom, I thought, I could sleep at night. I thought I could sleep at night, Tracy. I said, my kids are in good hands. But then that knock came on the door. They're not in good hands.
Yeah.
They're not in good hands. The Gullion family, we're going to always pay homage to them. They lost their daughter, through crimes in the military.
Yeah.
And as a military mom, I started investigating. And I said, oh my God, they're not in good hands. Right. And so, those are the things that people don't talk about, Tracy. You know
That's
what I mean?
Right.
And
Right.
that's what gets me. That's my answer to that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's scary.
The unknown. The backdoor stuff that happens, yes. I'll say to all mothers before I, in this question, check on your children daily. Don't let it be, oh, they grown now, they out the house, oh, they in the military. Call them every day. Find out the numbers that you need to know to contact them in an emergency. Find out the numbers to their superior leaders. Like, I tell my daughters, I can't remember it all, but send it to me in a fax. Email it to me. I'll print it out, but I gotta have it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, be that involved because you're gonna need it. Mm-hmm. One day, you're gonna need it. And you want to have the right information, but that's my killer as a military mom. The unknown, the not knowing. You can get a knock on the door, or you can get that crazy phone call.
Yeah.
So that's my answer for that one. Okay.
Yep.
All right. So I'm gonna ask you your second question. How long have you been a military mom?
I've been a military mom since 2017.
Okay, all right. 2017. Let me see. All
Yeah.
right. I've been okay, so I've been a military mom. I believe it's going on 13 years.
It's a
That
long time.
that's a long time. I'm gonna go right there. I ain't doing no more math tonight. 13 years approaching.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see. We lived in one, two cities in
Mm-hmm.
13 years, which isn't bad. Air Force.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah, yeah. I'm a military mom that I travel with my children. I afforded myself the life and the career where I can travel with my children. And so what I'm doing, Tracy, is military women's hair.
Oh,
So
that's
yes, I opened my first salon outside the military post, and we cater to veterans. So as a
oh,
military mom, I'm going hard, I'm going
yeah.
in that direction. So that's what I've been doing. So what have you been doing? I know you got your clothing line and your books and things like that. Tell us what you've been doing as a military mom.
Okay, so I'll start with like the clothing line and all that first. Um, I've been trying to revamp. I obviously came up with the new logo
It's
for Military
beautiful.
Mom. Like, yes,
I
that's our
like
logo.
it. I'm
Yep.
gonna get my shirt. I'm just a little slow, but I'm gonna get my. And I told you I would have it on tonight, but don't worry, I'm gonna get my shirt.
No worries,
It's
no
so
worries.
pretty.
Thank you.
Yes,
Um, so as far as like that goes, I'm trying to come up with more things for the moms, because I
yes,
feel, you know, we need to represent
yeah.
ourselves.
Brand it out. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful thing.
It is,
Yeah.
and 1% of the population in the United States joins the military, which means there's 1%
That's a lot of military moms.
that it is. That's right.
It could be as beautiful and big as it can be,
Yeah,
because
and
it's
there's new
great.
ones every day.
And that's why I want to celebrate you, and I always want to talk to you, because that's just how great it is.
It is.
I don't
Yes.
just interview anybody. I'm let you know that. I don't interview anybody. And sometimes the Lord will whisper in my ear to interview people. You just never know who's gonna hear what. You know what I mean?
And who needs to hear it?
Yes, it doesn't matter how big your platform or how small your platform. If you have a mouth and you can open it and spread a word,
Yeah.
I'm the type of person. Let's do it. If you agree, we gonna do it. I'm gonna show
That's
up,
right. Yep.
and let's see what happens.
Same way. I'm
And
the
I
same way.
believe in it. I believe in the military mom life. I'm living it.
Yes.
I'm
Well,
living it.
and that's why it's so genuine, because
Yes, genuine.
everybody that's in there is living it. It's
Yes,
not. It's not one of those. I didn't create it to say, oh, hey, come and buy a T-shirt.
right, right.
Nothing like that.
You don't
Honestly,
even you don't you're not even on that vibe.
right.
Yeah.
I was being selfish creating that group because I needed it.
Yes.
I needed it
Yes.
for,
Yes.
the
Yes.
support and the not knowing certain things and who can maybe
We
help.
all getting information every day.
Yeah. Yep.
Yes, yes. I have a group that I formed because of that. It's called the Sister Circle Network, and I needed a sister, and so
Yeah.
we formed groups because we need stuff. So I can relate. Oh, I felt that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. And so, what is your second question for me? Are we on question
Okay.
number 2? I think so. Yeah.
Okay. So how has becoming a military mom changed your life?
Oh God, totally.
Yeah.
I thought, mothering never stops. So I don't know why I thought it did. It don't. And so it just took my mothering to another level.
Yeah.
I became a grandmother, and I told my daughter, I said, I'm not leaving my granddaughter. So
Yes.
you can I come with you and travel with you and help you with her? And what I do, I can do it anywhere. And
Right.
so I said, but I'm not leaving her. And so my daughter she was elated. She was like, yes, who don't want help? Like, yes,
Exactly.
my mom coming with me. Let's go. So,
Right.
and so with the two daughters, I just travel from daughter house to daughter house, and we travel. The military sends them beautiful places, and they take their mom with them.
Right.
And I mean, it's places that I'm talking beautiful places. You know what I mean? And
Mm-hmm.
opportunities. Meeting the families, and there's women in the military that don't have supportive mothers. Let's talk about that.
Yes.
And
That's true.
so, as a military mom, like, we become more mothers to
Mm-hmm.
to other children than just ours.
True.
I have women.
True.
I tell them, you need to get out. So I'll tell them, bring your kids over to my house, and I'll
Mm-hmm.
watch them while you go get out. That's the
Yeah.
type of person I am, and so I got so many children in the military. It's crazy.
But it's
Uh,
a good thing.
Mother's
That's a good thing.
Days are great. Like, Mother's Days are like Christmas for me,
Yeah. I'm
because
sure.
I have other people other than my children, celebrating, the love. And it's just, so it has just given me, I've lost some people in my life. And so the military mom life has given me, I would say, fill the void life.
Mm-hmm.
It's keeping me busy. Now I'm making baskets for the veterans overseas.
Oh,
So
that's
yes,
awesome.
I'm thinking of everything I can do, because I'm a
Yeah.
military mom. I'm in the
Right. That's
military
right.
too.
It, exactly.
You know what I'm
You,
saying?
you know what? That's one of my T-shirts. It's military moms, and then it's dot dot dot. We serve too.
Yes, we
We
do.
do.
Yes,
We
we
do.
do.
It's you know
Yes, we do.
just as much, if not more, sometimes
And we
because to
need
us
to,
it's emotional.
yes, and we need to, I would stress hardly, we need to stay in our children's lives every day. I don't care if they're married, they're single. I don't care
Right.
what they're doing. Call if they're in the military, call them every day. Shoot them a text. I love you. Life is
That's right.
great. Something empowering, because I'm telling you, they're going to need it.
Yes, for sure.
Okay, so my third question to you is, what, and this is what is a good one, what made you start the group Military Mom Life? Like, what happened in your life for you to say, I know you said earlier that you needed the information, and you needed that too, but was it something that you can share with us that really sparked you to say, I have to do more?
Yeah, actually, it was when my son first went into the Marines, and he went to boot camp and everything, and you know how it is. It's that feeling that it's almost like your soul is being ripped out of your body. It's like you and
Whew,
you,
girl, yes, I felt
you
that.
don't know
I've been there.
what to do, like what's going on. You're just you
Yes.
you're really like any military mom that's listening to us right now can understand what I'm saying. If they're not, they really truly don't understand.
They ain't been there yet. They ain't get there yet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's because of that. And I'm thinking to myself, like I kept saying to myself, I can't be the only military mother that is feeling the
Let's
way I'm
talk about
feeling.
it. Let's talk
Yeah.
about it. Woo.
I can't be. There has to be. I mean, other mothers have to be feeling like this because if not, then there's something wrong with me. And
No,
I need
no, no. And that is your child.
exactly.
Those are your sons. Those are my daughters. And,
Yeah.
I have had superiors
Mm-hmm.
tell my daughter, that's not your mom. because I'm sounding so supportive and protective and strong about her
Yes.
that they gonna say that couldn't have been your mama on the phone.
Mm-hmm.
I'm talking, I felt you, sister. I
Yeah.
felt you when you said that. It went straight through me. I mean, I told my daughter earlier, I said, we really have a book. We really
Yeah.
have a book of what, we just have encountered,
Yeah.
with being a military mom,
Mm-hmm.
and I would never, do anything to subject my daughters by what I say, but I'm just a military mom that want other moms to just call your children every day. Like I'm a express that to the fullest.
Right.
Call your children every day. That's what I'ma say. You ain't gonna
Yeah.
get me quoting no crazy stuff.
Right.
Because if you, Tracy, if they call their kids every day, right, Tracy, then you
Mm-hmm.
don't have to say too much to them.
That's right. I agree.
You feel
100%.
me, sis?
I
Okay,
definitely,
okay.
for sure. Yes.
That's what I'm here to say tonight because,
Yeah.
because I am a mother, military mom that called my daughter. I live with one, and the other one is away, and that's my baby. I call her every day. I don't know. We must text 100,000 times a day. Like I am in her life. I don't care what state she in. That is
Right.
my child. You feel what I'm saying? I
Right.
know what's going on. You know what I mean? And
You're
so,
welcome.
yes, I'm calling her leadership, telling them what's up. They like, oh, wait a minute. You know what I mean?
They're
Oh
probably asking you if
yes,
you want to join.
yes. You got me too with her.
Yeah, that's right.
I
Yep.
show up to
And
all the
yep.
award ceremonies. They know who I am. I done took pictures with them, shaking their hand, looking them dead in their eye.
Yep.
You know,
Definitely.
stay on it. Stay on it, and your child will have, I would say, a better situation than most.
Yes.
Because if you don't support them, anything is possible behind them doors.
It could really be disastrous for them.
Anything is possible behind them doors if you don't support your children in the military, and I'm going to say
Yeah.
that.
Yes.
Now, what is your third question for me?
Okay. So, what do you enjoy most about being a military mom?
I want to say everything. Um,
Mm-hmm.
you know, I remember when my daughter first, when I first moved with my daughter, I was going through some situations, and I became her dependent. And so a lot of mothers don't know that they can become their daughter's dependents if you having hardship. And you, like me, I was taking care of my daughter, and I wouldn't say hardship. I was just at a place where I could be her dependent. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Yeah.
And get what I needed for me to get back on track. And
Mm-hmm.
so the military has operations set up like that for mothers with and families. So I just want you to know that side of it also. For those who don't know, ask your children about that program, because a lot of families could benefit from helping each other.
Yes.
That helped me, and I helped my daughter. So it allows us to have a good life.
Yeah.
And the military is just a discipline. I love the discipline,
Mm-hmm.
that the community around me, they're going to be disciplined. I love that.
Yes.
I love that. It's not the military, I call them active duty. The things that the benefits that they have is
Yeah.
amazing. It's amazing. It's not only for them, but like I said, they have some available for family members, but you have to find out what those areas are that works for you.
Right.
But I just love it, and I love that my oldest, she has 7 more years,
Mm-hmm.
and my baby girl, she is actually a veteran now. She is getting
Nice.
all the things that she deserves, and she is no longer in the situation she was in but she is in a better situation actually because she
That's good.
is a veteran now. So I'm happy about that because I can put my hand on my baby,
That's what
and
I know.
and
Yeah.
we sleeping so good at night, honey. No
Mm-hmm.
more stress.
Right.
Praise the
Makes a
Lord. So
difference.
I got the one that was stressing me the most was that army. And
Right.
God took that stress off our family. And so we riding with the Air Force all the way out. And that's a little smoother ride. That got some rides too. They got some
Yeah.
roller coasters too now. They all branches got roller coasters.
They do.
Some ride better than others.
Mm-hmm.
And you military moms that's active, you know what me and Tracy talking about.
Oh, I'm sure they do.
And
Yeah.
we trying to warn them, so they just communicate and you'll
Yeah.
avoid some of them stumbling blocks.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this is the fourth question for you. Because like I said, I'm doing where are you now? So 2 years ago, your story was different than what we have heard here. Tonight, we see that you are elevating. Your group is growing. Your children are growing. Your
Yes.
experiences are changing. And so your fans here, they wanted to know, so what are you doing now versus 2 years ago that you're proud of just for you as a military mom, not all the other stuff. What are you doing for you?
For me. Um, I just think I'm not doing anything really specific per se, but I'm more I think I just look at things differently now, so I'm more relaxed and less stressed about things.
Good.
I think it's a different mindset. Like I've changed my mindset.
Right, Tracy. That's
So,
good.
yeah, and it just works for me. I
Yeah.
mean, I have a grandson now,
Oh,
so
now that's the winner.
yeah, yes. I mean, that's a game changer right there.
Oh,
When
they will change the mindset up.
they do, they
Yes,
do.
yes,
So,
yes.
I mean, I spend, lots of time with him, and it just gives you a different outlook on life,
Right.
in general. So, um, but yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, I'm still teaching.
Good,
So,
good.
but other than that, I mean, I'm just, you know, moving
Okay.
along in my military mom life group and,
Okay. Do you
focusing
think,
on,
okay, my question to piggyback on that, do you
yeah,
think that one day you'll try to get all the military moms together and we can like have like a day or a weekend? Because if that's something in your future, I will be glad to be on your committee.
you know, I, it's funny you said that. I did toss that idea around. But I kind of keep it in the back of my mind,
Okay.
because like I'm not ready to actually get that going yet, because I'm
Okay.
just not in a place yet where I
Yes.
can have the freedom to do it.
Okay. Well, if you ever, and I'm still kicking, I want to be
Yeah.
on your committee.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, definitely.
So you got me.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I love doing stuff like that, and it's great, and I could just see that far up. I could see that far ahead for it. So I'm just letting put me on the committee.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yes.
But yeah, I mean, other than that, it's just I have more products coming out
Very
that will
good.
be,
Very
on the
good.
website and everything.
That's good.
I have them. I just have to have my team put them on the website.
Okay.
I can't do that technical stuff.
I understand. I understand. I
So
understand.
I have to rely on them. But that, and it's just basically nothing
Okay.
too drastic.
Okay. Very good. So did you have the fourth question for me?
Yeah, you kind of answered it already.
Okay. What was it?
What advice would you give a new military mom?
Oh yeah. Keep up with your children every day. Don't think that your children are grown because they getting that little check, because that check ain't, when they first
No,
get in the military, that check ain't nothing.
that's
That
right.
check ain't nothing.
Mm-hmm.
And don't put no pressure on your children, please, because they're going to be going through a lot in those
Yes.
first couple of years mentally. Like, it
Yes.
really do change people after they go in the military. So, but I feel like if
Mm-hmm.
you have that support system tight, it
Yeah.
will make a difference how you go through it and how you go about it. You know,
Yeah.
every
Definitely.
story doesn't end up the same. You know, and you want to be one of those at least good old stories, because all of them
Yes.
are not good.
Right.
And so, as a military mom, you know, I'm just going to stay on this journey. I'm going to stay on this ride. My family, we plan on putting up more salons in a few military areas. And
That's great.
I'm going to let my light shine as a military mom. That's what I'm going to do. And I love it. I love love. And there's so many women and men and children that need love in the military. It's, if you want to love somebody and you got some love to give, don't
Mm-hmm.
go adopt a military family.
That's a very good idea.
You understand
That's
me? Because they need love.
yes, that's true.
And
There,
they need the real love, not the fake
yeah,
love.
that's right.
They
People don't
need,
understand what
yeah,
military families go through. I
yeah,
mean, the moms specifically,
right.
they're in a whole different realm than the
Hmm.
rest of the family. But the families do go through
Oh, absolutely.
emotional things too, and it's hard.
Absolutely.
It is. It's
It
hard.
is. It is. So,
So
um, to wrap it up in one sentence tonight, and we'll come back periodically for those who love it. You know, I'm gonna load it up on my YouTube, and you know, like, I believe in whoever sees it is for them. You know, it
yeah,
might be right on time for someone who, you know, is a new military mom, or someone's in the military going through something. They might say, well, hey,
yeah,
you know, what did you go through? Because I'm going through this. Like,
yeah.
we gave a lot of information tonight without incriminating anybody.
Mm-hmm.
You feel what I'm saying? We gave good
Yeah.
information tonight without calling names.
Yes.
But we shot facts as military moms. We go through it. We live this life. Nobody know what your heart been through, my heart been through. Just because
Right.
we smiling, that doesn't mean anything. We smile because we need to smile through it.
Right.
Only the
Right.
strong can get through being a military mom.
That's the truth.
You know,
Mm-hmm.
so
Mm-hmm.
I'm glad that you agreed to come with me on tonight, and I hope this lifted someone's spirits. So I'm gonna let you go out tonight with a sentence or something that you would say to someone, a child in the military. Maybe you would give advice to the new military person, just whatever you on your heart.
My big thing would be for like military moms to be very encouraging and uplifting to their sons or daughters, because I think that's so important.
Yeah.
I'm saying that because when my son went into boot camp, I sent him in. They were allowed to have like a little notebook like this tall, those little
Mm-hmm.
notebooks.
Mm-hmm.
So in that, I wrote like all encouraging things. I wrote like quotes from the Bible,
Right.
things that, and I told him, when you're not feeling good about being there, look, I want you to make sure that you read this.
Right.
And he told me when he got home that did help him.
Mm.
So I mean, to me, that's a big thing.
Yes.
And
Yes.
maybe like not everybody's the same, but a lot of them are like that.
Right.
They need to hear things, and they need to know it's coming from their mother.
Right.
So
I don't know where I went, but hold up. There I
there you
go.
go.
but I was listening. You're so right, and I appreciate everything. Like that is it. You know,
Yeah, yeah.
we said what we came to say, and
Hmm.
we hope that it enlightens someone tonight. And if you have any feedback, they can find you where.
Yep, they get right in Military Mom Life,
Okay.
right on Facebook. Um, I'm on Instagram also.
Okay.
Same,
Okay.
under Military Mom Life, and
Okay.
yeah, I mean,
Nice.
I encourage people to ask questions and all
Right.
that.
Right.
If, like you said, if you can help somebody,
Yeah.
you're
You
gonna help.
should be able to, yeah, and you know, you just given really good, some good tips, some good advice. And what better advice than what you have went through? Because see, I don't like talking about what I think or assume. I like
Yeah.
talking about what I actually experienced myself, and
Hmm.
that's the best. I would
That's the
say
key.
that's it. You know what
That's
you,
the key.
that's
Hmm.
it. So.
Yeah.
But thank you again, and we're gonna wrap it up until the next
Yeah.
time. So we did that. Where are you? And it worked, and I'm so excited. I'm
Yes.
can't wait to load it up on different platforms. But thank you
Okay.
so much, and God
That's great.
bless you, Tracy, and
Oh,
many,
God bless
many
you
more
too.
blessings.
I appreciate you. I really
Thank
do.
you. Thank you so much. All right,
Uh,
sister girl.
all right.
Bye
We'll
bye.
talk. All right. Bye
Okay.
bye.
Okay. All right. Well, that wraps up our Military Mom show tonight here on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok. So, if you are a military mom, that is a group on Facebook, Military Mom Life. Go and hit that join button. Like Tracy said, you will get approved if that's something that they feel that you fit for the group, whatever the criterias are. But I'm sure she would love to have you in the group because we need all military moms need each other for that support that we was talking about here tonight. I'm going to see if okay, I thought that I had another guest that I could bring on right quick. Um, actually, a veteran, but she's not available right now. So I'm going to end this live and thank you all for participating and share it out to a military mom after you know get the information and you feel like it fits you. Go ahead and share it out and bless somebody. All right.